In these trying times, we've witnessed and experienced unimaginable and ambiguous losses. But one thing remained: hope. Hope that gave us courage to rebuild the confidence we've lost, to inspire others that we can all restart and dream again, to strengthen our character and our relationships so we'll be more prepared for future challenges, to empower one another and assure each other that we are not alone. Because in these challenging times, we are a community. Together, just like a phoenix, we can and we will rise.
Hi everyone, my name is Herc Ang, 22 years old, currently studying at the De La Salle College of St. Cloud, taking up theater arts, and I live in Tondo, Manila.
大家晚上好，我叫彭美丽。My name is Camille Buenaventura. I graduated from Ateneo de Manila University and I am from Quezon City.
大家好，我叫王嘉罗 Giancarlo Carcido, Chiang Kai-shek College, Quezon Province.
大家好, my name is Cassandra Chan. I'm a graduate of the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and I'm from San Juan City.
大家好，我是疾病人。Good day everyone, my name is Beefco and I graduated from De La Salle University. I am currently residing in Sampaloc, Manila.
My name is Chris Alexi Titan Enriquez. I'm currently taking up my undergraduate degree in UP Diliman, and I am currently residing in Mandaluyong City.
大家好，我是葛炳煌. Hello everyone, I am Eric Kua. I graduated from Philippine Cultural College and I'm from Valenzuela City.
大家好，我叫洪嘉英. My name is Diego, graduated from the University of Santo Tomas, currently residing in Navotas City.
大家好，我是吴长江. My name is Jirago and I studied in Ateneo de Manila University and Holt International Business School, London. And I'm currently residing in Caloocan City.
Hi everyone, I'm Kat Basco, 21 years old and currently a student at Boston University in Boston, Massachusetts.
Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. My name is Jerry Cluy, a graduate of Davao Chonghua High School and Ateneo de Davao University and a resident of Davao City.
大家好，我叫王心怡. I am Maxine Kong, 18 years old from Davao Christian High School and San Pedro College, born and raised in Davao City.
大家晚上好, my name is Joey Ng. 我叫黄俊仁. I studied in Monash University and currently living in Melbourne, Australia.
大家好，我是曾米智. My name is Kate Tantian. I graduated from Manuel Sumberga University and I'm from Quezon Province.
Hi everyone, I am Johan C., an undergraduate of De La Salle University and I'm residing in Pasig City.
I'm Ezra C., 24 years old, graduated from St. Stephen's High School and University of Santo Tomas, and I'm currently residing in Sampaloc, Manila.
你好，我叫董佩迪. My name is Don Tang. I graduated from Ateneo de Manila University and I am from the city of San Juan.
大家晚上好，我叫释怡思. My name is Leticia Tan from the Ateneo de Manila University representing Quezon City.
大家好, I'm Abiathar Chai. I took up Bachelor of Sports Science and I'm currently taking up my MBA in De La Salle University.
My name is Annie Yuson. I graduated Bachelor of Science, major in Architecture in St. Louis University, residing in Quezon City.
My name is Kevin P. I studied in St. Peter the Apostle School and De La Salle University. I'm currently in Makati City.
I'm Hilary Uy and I'm currently studying at De La Salle College of St. Peniel and I currently live in Quezon City.
大家好, hello everyone, my name is Justin Philip Lim Chuaya, graduated from Sacred Heart School, Ateneo de Cebu, representing my province, my hometown, Tacloban City.
Hi everyone, I'm Julian Yap. I graduated from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and now I'm in UERM, currently residing in Quezon City.
Mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay kapamilya. 大家好,
I hope you're all having a great day. We are all witnesses as to how this pandemic created an immense change around the world, greatly affecting our health, our livelihood, our state of mind, our relationships, and even the pursuit of our dreams. But having a heart ignited by hope, we Chinoys take pride of our unbreakable and resilient spirits that allow us to take action and rise above adversities. No pandemic can hinder us from celebrating our Chinoy pride, and as we rebuild a new and optimistic vision of our community, alongside Chinoy TV's 10th year anniversary, the tradition of Mr. and Miss Chinatown lives on, powered through a virtual connection. Moreover, we are changing the discourse of this pageantry as we are now a movement, focusing on rebuilding, inspiring, strengthening, and empowering the Chinese-Filipino community. I'm Janina Chan, and this is the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020, the Grand Coronation.
Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020 is brought to you by Miss Chinatown Foundation, Chinoy TV, Nisa Skin Medispa, Hoseki, Isla Lipana and Company, PWC Philippines, W Cube Solutions, Calix Studio, Hilton Manila, Design Crest, Evergreen Cereal Incorporated, Japan Parts Trading Center, Federation of Filipino-Chinese Alumni Association Incorporated, Federation of Electrical and Electronic Suppliers and Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, Federation of Phil-Chinese Association of the Philippines Incorporated.
We're back here on Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020, coming to you from the exquisite Hilton Manila. Among our 24 strong-driven and outspoken candidates, only 2 shall rise and be handed the opportunity to represent and lead this Chinoy movement. But as these roles aren't easy, our candidates have gone through preliminary challenges to test their commitment, determination, and Chinoy pride. Prior to today's coronation, they have gone through the confidence, creativity, and culture challenges, as well as the closed-door preliminary interview. The results in these activities make up 70% of their final scores. The remaining 30% are to be determined today, and the contestants will go through 3 more stages: the athletic wear, formal wear, and the final question. These distinguished individuals from the Chinese-Filipino community shall determine who among our candidates deserve to be named Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020. So let's meet our judges. First up, we have the Honorary Consul of the United Republic of Tanzania to the Philippines and the President of the International Bazaar Foundation, a special project under the DFA, Honorable Betty Lau Chua. The Chief Creative Officer of Hoseki, Mr. Noy Austria Esmane. One of the country's premier talent managers, Mr. Keren Pascual. Noted fashion designer and a true pride of the Chinoy community, Ms. Rosenthal T. The Senior Vice President and Private Banking Group Head of Union Bank of the Philippines, Attorney Arlene Joan Artanjuaquio Agustin. We have with us Binibining Pilipinas International 2014, Bianca Guidotti Santos. ABS-CBN's Business Unit Head, Mr. Raymond Dizon. To our Board of Judges, thank you so much for saying yes to this call. However, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, for you truly have the hardest task today. So all I can say is best of luck, and may the most deserving win today. The flame of the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines movement has been kept burning because of the leadership of these Chinoy advocates. They have fully dedicated themselves to the vision of unity and active representation of Chinese Filipinos in the Philippines. Here are the members of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines. First up, we have the chairman of Miss Chinatown Foundation, Mr. Wilson Agbayani. The Chief Operating Officer of Chinoy TV, Mrs. Lorraine Tan. Hi, Auntie Lorraine. Yasui. The President of Chinoy TV, Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan. The Executive Directress of Miss Chinatown Foundation, Miss Alexis Go. Hi, Doc. And the Pageant Director of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines, Mr. Miko Araneta. Hi, Miko. Looking great. Okay, thank you very much for your passion. We would also like to extend our gratitude to our co-presenters whose generosity made this event possible. Union Bank Private Banking, the power of wealth navigation. Oishi, Hilton Manila, Hoseki, Lisa Skin Medispa, Silka Skincare, and TikTok Philippines. Thank you very, very much. So shall we begin the competition? As the global health crisis left us all with uncertainties, now more than ever, there is a great call to take good care of our physical bodies and minds. As our candidates believe that the initial ingredient to fulfilling our goals is by prioritizing our health, now they are more than ready to inspire us all with their mind and body fitness routines. Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, here is the athletic wear competition.
Knowing that I will be better and stronger than who I was yesterday inspires me to take on new challenges. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face hurdles.
Being able to learn and grow from these experiences and having an impact to the lives of people who've witnessed my journey.
I've always loved taking on new challenges, and I believe that it has a lot to do with my love for learning.
The desire to grow and improve myself is my motivation to face new challenges because through these experiences, we are able to expand our knowledge and truly know ourselves.
I am inspired by the people around me, their stories, and by their challenges. I stand with them in strength to continue the quest for justice and happiness.
My burning passion to try new things leads me to take on challenges. For we only have one life, and we have to live it to the fullest.
Every time I take on new challenges, it makes my life more meaningful. It helps me to be stronger, wiser, and more determined in achieving my goals.
Growth, self-development, new learnings, and experiences are what inspires me to take on new challenges, because challenges lead to transformations which make us stronger and wiser.
What inspires me is that new challenges mean new learnings, learning how to fail and learning how to succeed, both which are essential in our everyday lives.
The experience that I'll be having and the lessons that I'll be learning is what inspires me to take new challenges.
I am inspired at the thought of improving at least 1% each day. With that being said, I look forward to small wins. I wake up excited on to my next journey.
My love for my family and the Chinoy community inspires me to take on new challenges.
What inspires me to take new challenges is knowing that those challenges are there to mold my personality and helps me to grow as a person.
The lessons that I have learned from the past inspire me to take new challenges and believe that I can do things better.
I get inspired to take on new challenges when I know I will grow from it, and that will give me a better judgment and better options for me to make an impact on the lives of others.
I've always thought that I couldn't rise above the mediocrity. That's why failure inspires me to take new challenges.
What inspires me to take on new challenges is the mindset that I have for growth. I have taught myself to invest in my being both physically and mentally, and in doing so, I hope to inspire others as well.
It's knowing that after every challenge, whether I get through it or not, there will always be personal growth. It's all a learning experience I will always welcome.
New challenges transforms us to become a better person and pushes us to our limits. This is why I take them on.
Being able to take new challenges pushes me to further improve myself and to maximize my potential.
Personal growth and the chance to prove to myself that I am much more capable and stronger than I think I am inspires me to take on new challenges.
Opportunities, self-development, and willpower arises from taking up new and harder challenges.
At the end of the day, I don't want to have any what ifs or missed opportunities. I'm always up for adventures because at the very least, I'll get to learn something new from them.
What inspires me to take new challenges is that they are opportunities for new beginnings, new experiences, new lessons, and new results.
Wow, I feel so energized and pumped just watching all of that. So great job once again, all our 24 very strong and active candidates. Thank you so much for sharing those activities and fitness routines with us. It's all about health and wellness, of course. And now we shall be naming the winners of our special awards. Starting off, first up, we have our Mr. and Miss Oishi to receive 10,000 pesos each and giant packs of Oishi snacks. Our Mr. and Miss Oishi are... Congratulations to Mr. Jirogo and Miss Cassandra Chan. Congratulations. Next up, we've got Mr. and Miss Congeniality. And both of you are hailed as most congenial. Congratulations to Mr. Jirogo and Miss Julian Yap. Congratulations, such friendly faces. Both online and offline for sure. And finally, the best in athletic wear, what we just saw also. Congratulations to Mr. Justin Yap and Miss Annie Yusen. Definitely looking very fit and fabulous. Mga kapamilya, coming right up, the formal wear competition. This is Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020.
Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020 is brought to you by Miss Chinatown Foundation, Chinoy TV, Silka Skincare, TikTok Philippines, Lucky Chinatown, Sky Law, Hilton Manila, BA Securities Incorporated, Futian General Business Association Incorporated, Overseas Chinese Alumni Association of the Philippines, Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Association and Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Chamber of Commerce Incorporated, Philippine Xinlian Association, Philippine Jinjiang General Association Incorporated, Philippine Chinese Commerce and Industry Overseas Association Incorporated.
Mr. and Miss Chinatown is a vision forwarded by Chinoy TV, and we are so proud to say that we are celebrating our 10th year strong. And as we aim to reach and include a wider audience, Chinoy TV is now going digital, and our shows can be now viewed online anytime, anywhere through www.chinoy.tv. You can also freely interact with us via our social media pages. Follow us on @ChinoyTVOfficial on Facebook and @ChinoyTV Online on YouTube. And on November 3, we will be premiering our very own podcast, which I am so excited about. It's called Rise Up with Janina, hosted by yours truly, of course. And we will be featuring stories of lives rebuilt that are inspiring and, of course, empowering. So that is 10 years strong for us. Congratulations, Chinoy TV. Strength is an expression of power, but in our movement, we define it beyond the physical. To us, it speaks confidence, passion, and influence affecting the community. And now we will be seeing our 24 candidates in their strongest form, exuding pride, emanating courage, and exemplifying honor as a Chinese Filipino. Kapamilya, this is the formal wear competition.
It is important because it neglects all the negativities inside your head.
Inner strength allows us to conquer obstacles that may come our way. Waking up with strength in your heart empowers you to say, I am proud of what I am and who I am.
Good inner strength is important because it gives us self-confidence, determination, tolerance, and enthusiasm. It challenges us to be stronger and better.
Inner strength is something we need to overcome life's challenges. Embodying this mindset is essential to rising up from this pandemic.
Inner strength is important because it gives us the self-confidence to actually choose what we want to do next, and what you do next matters the most.
Your inner strength makes up your foundation. It keeps you going and it keeps you powering through life.
For me, inner strength is my power to keep moving forward through the challenging and hard road of life.
Inner strength is very important, especially now during this pandemic, because it's what keeps us going and optimistic for a better future.
Inner strength is important as it drives me to go the extra mile in whatever I do. It leads me to my utmost fulfillment of bliss as it manifests in my daily actions to empower others.
Inner strength makes me resilient, tenacious, and assertive. It gives me the courage to do the right thing even when it's hard, and the power to never act out of fear.
Finding your inner strength gives you the fortitude and resiliency to push through adversities, and this in turn allows you to help not just yourself, but others as well.
To grow, to improve, and to rise. My inner strength will keep me going through failure, for I believe that the fire in me shall never fall.
Believing in yourself is the best inner strength you can have. This is what makes us stand our ground during tough times.
Inner strength is a must-have, for it's the voice that tells us to be better every day and realize that we can be an image of strength for others.
Having inner strength fortifies our self-worth and gives us the resilience for whatever situations to come.
Our inner strength is what makes us stronger on the outside. It helps us overcome the things we once thought we couldn't, because strength starts from within.
When things are falling apart, it's often inner strength that we can hold on to help us power through and rise above challenges, and for that, it will always be invaluable.
Inner strength will help you develop emotional and mental stability that would help you overcome the challenges and pressures of life.
It is the strength within ourselves that motivates us, the power to keep moving forward.
Inner strength is what we need to develop self-confidence and positive disposition in life to always be the best version of ourselves.
Many of our problems actually only exist within our own minds and perception. I believe that you can't win any of life's battles before you overcome the war inside your head.
It is important to find strength within, because it is only within ourselves we find the will to fight and conquer the next challenges ahead.
Inner strength gives a person confidence and drive to survive tough times, to rise up, and to keep moving forward.
I believe that inner strength is important for us to do our daily tasks and face challenges with smiles on our faces.
Wow, that was such a fantastic formal wear presentation. They all showcased confidence, grace, and power. And I really admire our contestants for putting all of their videos by themselves in their respective locations. And you know, we can really see that their resourcefulness and commitment are true signs of strength. I love their own translations of strength. And the people who stood out the most in their formal wear are, we have Mr. Justin Yap and Miss Annie Yusun. Definitely showed elegance and grace. Congratulations, and we are now ready to name our top 12 finalists. The results right after the break.
Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020 is brought to you by Miss Chinatown Foundation, Chinoy TV, Nisa Skin Medispa, Hoseki, Isla Lipana and Company, PWC Philippines, W Cube Solutions, Calix Studio, Hilton Manila, Mr. Billy Ang, Mr. Enrique Chua, Mr. George Chua Cham, Mr. Jimmy C, Miss Lee Puet Chin, Nang Family.
You are still watching the grand coronation of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020. And my warmest greetings to all of our Kapamilias watching via Kapamilya channel, Kapamilya Online Live, I Want, TFC, Jeepney TV, and of course our Chinoy TV, Facebook, and YouTube pages. And you know what? These 24 incredible Chinoys are definitely all worthy of being hailed as Mr. and Miss Chinatown. However, only 2 could win, and they will be coming from the roster of these 12 individuals advancing to the finals. Mga kapamilya, it's time to announce our top 12. We would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our knowledge partner. We have Isla Lipana and Company, PWC Philippines, who tabulated the scores, and of course to our legal partner, Sky Law.
The first 2 spots are for our People's Choice awardees. These are the 2 candidates who cumulatively received the most number of likes on TikTok and votes via the Chinoy TV mobile app powered by OmniPay. Are you ready? The first spot is yours. Miss Chinatown People's Choice awardee, congratulations to Miss Cassandra Chan. Yes, that's you, Cassandra. Congratulations. You are in Mr. Chinatown People's Choice awardee, Mr. Justin Yap. Yes, I love everyone's shocked faces. That's right. Okay, People's Choice no less for our first 2. Congratulations. Now here are the remaining 10 names moving into the finals. Still in the running for the title is Miss Hillary Uy. Congratulations, Hillary. Earning one of those coveted spots, we have Miss Annie Usan. Congratulations, Annie. Looking fresh. You made it into our finalists, Miss Camille Buenaventura. Congratulations, Camille. Loving the outfit. Moving a step closer to the Phoenix crown is Miss Kat Ibasco. Loving the smile all the way from Boston. The next spot is yours, Letitia Tan. Yes, congratulations. Another amazing outfit. Wow, all stunners, our ladies. Congratulations, girls. Okay, so now let's meet our Mr. Chinatown finalists, Mr. Don Tang. Okay, congratulations. It's your lucky day, Mr. Kevin T. And you are also heading to the next round, Mr. Jiro Go. And we know you're waiting for your name to be called. Who is it? Congratulations to Mr. Jarek Louie. That's right, congrats, Jarek. I'm really loving everyone's genuine reactions. Okay, one more spot left. Who shall it be? I want to see your comments. Rise up with. Okay, you can now breathe. Mr. Beef Ko. Woo! Okay. All right. Once again, to all of our finalists for advancing to the finals. And to the rest of our candidates, you are so exemplary. You know, really amazing Chinoys, worthy to be celebrated. Thank you so much for sharing your heart with all of us. We are so proud of you because you made Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020 historic from wherever you are in the world. So thank you so, so much. The top 12 finalists are about to face their final challenge, answering the final question. As empowered people are defined by their thoughts, principles, and perspectives, this crucial round is the deal breaker. So who are the most capable to take on the responsibility of representing and uplifting the spirits of the Chinese Filipino community? 2 questions will be asked, one for our male candidates and one for the female finalists. And they will only be given 30 seconds to answer the question. A timer shall be shown on the screen to indicate that time is up. For everyone's information, all our candidates will be moved to the waiting room of this Zoom session, so they won't be able to hear the final question. Finalists, before you leave, I know that this part of the competition is the most nerve-wracking, but you can take a deep breath to calm those nerves. You can do it. You are all confident, smart, and well-spoken. So good luck to all the fans. Hold on tight. We are about to begin. So let's start with our Miss Chinatown finalists. First up is Cassandra Chan. Your question is, As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing the pandemic? Timer starts now.
I think the one thing that we learned in this pandemic is definitely gratitude. A lot of us have experienced uncertainty about the future, and a lot of us felt fear about what's going to happen next. I think what we can all do is just use that Filipino Chinese value of having a gracious heart and just having a strong sense of community. I think that's very important, and that's something that we can do in this lockdown to have a more positive outlook on life and a more happy future. And I think one of the best things that we can do is to just be gracious and find more blessings with each other. So if we can rise up, we can come out of this lockdown stronger than ever. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. That is the time. Thank you very much, Cassandra. Awesome job. And yes, gratitude is very important. So thank you very much. Okay, so I'm sure that her fans are so proud. Next up, let's call in our next female finalist. We have Hillary Uy. There we go. Hi, Hillary. Okay, so answer this question once I say that it starts now. Okay, the timer. Okay, so this is your question. As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing this pandemic? Timer starts now.
So as a community, I think we started to rise together as like we are resilient as one community rising from this pandemic, because we've started from the lockdown during March, and then now we're still standing here today working towards each other and helping our frontliners. My sister is actually a doctor, and I super believe that she's working hard every day to try to get the sorry.
Okay, it's fine. You really were able to share your thoughts eloquently. So, yeah, despite the timer, congratulations and thank you very much. Okay, next up, let's bring in Annie Uson. Hi, Annie. Okay, so you can start answering once I say that timer is starting. This is your question. As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing this pandemic? Timer starts now.
As a community, I think that the number one learning is the gift of appreciation, because when you were able to see the goodness in everything, you will be able to help other people. And when you'll be able to see the smiles on the faces of the people, it will just let you appreciate life even more, and it creates a ripple effect. When you appreciate yourself and life in general, other people will able to appreciate you as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, right by the 30-second marker. Thank you so much, Annie. Lovely seeing your smile too as you share that. Next up, we have Camille Buenaventura. Hey, Camille.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Okay, so Camille, this is my question, but answer when I say that timer is starting now, and when you hear the sound, stop answering. Okay, this is your question. As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing the pandemic? Timer starts now.
In these trying times, I feel that the community has learned that we are all here to help and support each other, be it through social media, be it through little ways that we could help each other. I personally helped my workers when our business almost shut down during the pandemic, and I put them before myself. And I tried helping through social media donations, even for those less fortunate.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. So let's bring in our finalist once again, all the way from Boston, Kat Ibasco. Hey, Kat. Okay, so this is the question you've been waiting for. You can start when I say that the timer has started, and please end when you hear the sound. Okay, this is the question. As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing the pandemic? Timer starts now.
I think that we all have finally understood the idea of social responsibility. And that's not to say that we didn't understand it before, but I think right now we have better understood what they say when they say that we are only as great as the community the world that we live in. And from that, we should grow as individuals together and support each other, and not only empower ourselves, but use the positivity that we claim for ourselves and bring that into the world that we live in.
Okay. Thank you so much. Awesome. Very good point. Okay, thank you so much once again to Kat. And lastly, for our female finalists, and here we have her, let's call in Letitia Tan. Hi, Letitia. Okay, so this is your question, but you can answer when I say that the timer starts now and stop answering when you hear the sound. Okay, this is your question. As a community, what is one concrete learning that we gained from experiencing this pandemic? Timer starts now.
As a community, I have learned during this pandemic that change really starts within you. No matter how cliche that may sound, we must realize that the change really begins when we realize who we are as a person and what we have as a vision. Because we must remind ourselves that our vision impacts our past, present, and future choices. And when we realize that this is our vision, we now know that in every action we make, this must all lead towards that goal, towards a life-changing goal.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, well said. Change starts from within us. Thank you so much, Letitia. We've heard it straight from our female finalists. Now let's begin with Justin Yap. Hi, Justin. So you may answer the question when I say that the timer starts now and stop when you hear the sound. This is your question. Do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not? Timer starts now.
I always believe in children. They will be the future of our society. They will be the game changers. So life after the pandemic will always be a life for all of us because the pandemic isn't forever. So it is important for me that we teach our children the proper mindset because as I said, they are the game changers of our society and the future because that is reality. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much for that answer. Okay, so now let's bring in our next male finalist, Don Tang. Hi, Don. Okay,
Hi, how
so
are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, I hope you don't seem nervous at all. Okay, so this is your question.
I'm glad we meet again.
That's great. Okay, answer only when I say that the timer starts now, and you can stop when you hear the sound. Okay, so this is your question. Your question is, do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not? Timer starts now.
I feel that life after the pandemic may not be the same, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If we allow ourselves to shift our mindset towards our surroundings and towards ourselves, we are human, and I think what the beauty of being human is we are always able to adjust and we are always able to adapt to new surroundings. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but it's something that's doable with everyone that we care about and with our family and with our friends. And while life may not be perfect, it can always be good, even after the pandemic is over. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure everyone or a lot of people will really agree to those sentiments. Okay, now let's bring in Kevin T. Hi, Kevin.
Hi,
okay. Hey, okay, so this is your question, but only answer when I say that timer starts now and stop when you hear the sound. Okay, your question is, do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not? Timer starts now.
I believe life after the pandemic will never be the same. We've faced a lot of challenges these days, and right now, because of all these challenges, we are able to rise above them all. And this pandemic has taught us to be resourceful. It taught us to be very adequate on technology. We really maximize on digitalization. Most companies really use their powers in their investments on digitalization. And right now, a lot of companies, small companies, have been rising because of this.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, just in time for the timer. Okay, next up, let's call in Jiro Go. Hi, Jiro. Okay, so answer the question only when I say that the timer starts now and stop when you hear the sound. Okay, this is your question. Do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not?
Life after the pandemic would never be the same, mainly because we've grown as individuals,
knowing that we've survived a pandemic that killed billions of people around the world, and knowing that, as you know our slogan, rebuild, inspire, strengthen, and empower, these four factors differ from our daily lives, from our day-to-day basis, especially now that the pandemic is on hand. And having this mentality of growth, which is my advocacy, it leads us to knowing more about ourselves. Therefore, the end goal for us is to be more and do more, not only for ourselves, but for the people around us. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jiro. Okay, let's bring in Jarek Louis. This is your question. Do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not? Timer starts now.
Yes, I do believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same because of the repercussions that we've been through, both mentally, physically, financially. These are effects that will last long. And I think right now we need to focus on the solutions, on making the repercussions at least minimize the damages that it has done, especially on mental health, because now more than ever, people are suffering, not just physically, not just with their health, but of course mentally, right? Because the pandemic has affected everything around us, everything we know has changed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, well said. Okay, lastly, let's bring in Beef Co. Do you believe that life after the pandemic will never be the same again? Why or why not? Timer starts now.
Life after pandemic shouldn't be about choosing which is normal or which is a new normal. Just like the phoenix, whereas we try to say that we are rising from the ashes, this is something that we've been used to. Rising from the ashes isn't only about not giving up, but it's also continuing through the pandemic. So for me, whatever happens after this pandemic or during this pandemic, it's been life as it is. And what we're going to do next is what matters, if we're going to rise from it or not.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Beef. Awesome job to all of our finalists. And yes, that concludes our final question round. Everyone can breathe now, also the fans of our candidates. Okay, so the fate of our candidates now, they all lie in the hands of our esteemed judges. And yeah, we witness the crowning of our newest Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines coming right up when we return.
Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020 is brought to you by Miss Chinatown Foundation, Chinoy TV, Silka Skincare, TikTok Philippines, Lucky Chinatown, Sky Law, Hilton Manila, BA Securities Incorporated, Sherwin and Elisa Choi, Brixton Hills Volunteer Fire Brigade Association, Philippine Futian General Youths Association Incorporated.
Our idea is the new crown should look more sophisticated, streamlined, and elegant. Each part of the crown are symbols that are auspicious and meaningful. We want to retain the phoenix. The phoenix is the silent wind that creates positive changes and harmony. Just like the phoenix, this year's Miss Chinatown is envisioned to be an advocate of positive changes and movements that creates meaningful ripples of development and progress. Luzon is represented by the major part of the tail group. It features 7 magnificent plumes and feathers that symbolizes 7 Chinese cardinal virtues. These virtues are filial piety, integrity, wisdom, benevolence, trustworthiness, righteousness, peace, and harmony. Next, the golden wire-like feathers represents Visayas, which connects the country into one unified whole. While the feather on the bottom center of the crown, studded with brightly cut gemstones, represents Mindanao, which has now the potential of becoming the source of country's greater economic development.
This woman deserves a crown that is not only intrinsically valuable, but a crown that is also full of meaning and significance. During the coronation, the crown becomes the pinnacle of her dreams, of her vision that will catapult her from being an ordinary woman to becoming an extraordinary symbol of beauty and substance.
I think the beauty of this new crown echoes what the Miss Chinatown should represent. A woman proud of her roots, grateful for the country which accepted her as her own, and hopeful for many positive developments she can share to her fellow men.
Thank you very much, Joseki, for that elegantly crafted phoenix crown. Wow, I'm sure that our newly chosen queen will love, strutting with that amazing, beautiful crown. It's been such a pretty unusual reign for our Mr. and Miss Chinatown 2019 title holders, but the pandemic did not hold them back from rising and raising our Chinoy community's passion for the things they believe in, and it just kept them going. And as they take on their final moment, we are assured that this is not the last time that they'll make our Chinoy community proud. Kapamilya, your Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2019, Jonah Chantong and Nina Taylor.
I will forever be grateful to be part of Mr. and Miss Chinatown and honored to be your Mr. Chinatown 2019. I learned so much about myself during this experience. I've become more open, selfless, and empathetic. I hope that in my own little way that I was able to inspire and motivate people to open up and to not let fear control or get the better of you. As a person not used to being in the limelight, I pushed myself to step up to be able to use my platform and make a difference that will benefit the community. There is no better time to start reaching out to others than now when the world is in crisis and its people are faced with so much challenges. Let us inspire one another to rise up to meet the challenges. Anybody and everyone can make a positive change. Thank you to everyone who supported me. I will always be very grateful to all of you. I won because of your unwavering faith in me. I hope I did not let you guys down. It was a good run. Farewell from your Mr. Chinatown 2019.
Congratulations, Nina Lee!
Last year, I was given the opportunity to become your Miss Chinatown 2019. You gave me a title, a crown over my head, and more. But alongside those things, you've given me the chance to build bridges, to inspire others, and influence our Chinoy community. This is what I believe to be the most important gift of being your Miss Chinatown. I've always believed that our generation can make a difference, and that when joined together hand in hand, we can create an impact. When I won last year, the first thing that came to my mind is that I wanted to reign with purpose, to create an impact not just with myself, but with my fellow Chinoys. And true to life, we were able to do just that. I would like to thank my Chinatown community for helping us become not just your Mr. and Miss Chinatown by name, but also by heart. The journey from the beginning up until now is a memory that I shall remember. Together, it is now time for us to rise together and welcome the new Mr. and Miss Chinatown with open arms. Farewell from your Miss Chinatown 2019.
Thank you very much, Nina and Jonah. You've truly brought glory to the Chinese-Filipino community, and as you respectively take on your new endeavors, always know that we are always cheering for you and cheering on you. We're so grateful to have you as our Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines. Mga kapamilya, this is now the moment of truth. The final scores are in, and they have been tallied by our knowledge partner, Isla Lipana and Company, PwC Philippines. But first, we would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to our distinguished panel and board of judges. We're so grateful for your generosity, as well as our co-presenters. We've got Oishi, our official venue partner, Hilton Manila, our jewelry partner, Joseki, Nisa Skin Medi Spa, Silka Skincare, TikTok Philippines, and Union Bank Private Banking, the power of wealth navigation, which invites all of us, the next gen, to their Next Gen Academy online. It's a 2-day workshop on family, wealth planning, family business, succession, as well as making family businesses future ready, among other topics. Registration is free, so register now as slots are limited. And for more info, you can check out their details shown on your screens. Thank you as well to our legal partner, Sky Law, Manila Bulletin, and Thames International as well. And lastly, to our dedicated production team, congratulations for mounting a very successful and memorable virtual coronation. This one is truly for the books. An amazing job to everyone. To all of our finalists, the odds have been in your favor because, you all did so well. So congratulations on behalf of the entire team. And Oh, wow. Okay, this means that the results are in, and I have it right here, digitally, of course. And this is once again tabulated by our official knowledge partner, Isla Lipana and company, PwC Philippines. So, let's begin announcing our winners. Okay, the time has come. Who's excited? Okay, our first announcement will be the runners-up. So best of luck. We will be starting to announce the second runners-up as a pair. Congratulations. We have Mr. Don Tang and Miss Annie Uson. Congratulations, Don and Annie, second runners-up. Amazing job, guys. Moving forward, let's announce our first runners-up. Results are in. Congratulations, Mr. Kevin T. and Miss Camille Buenaventura. Congratulations. Love it. Oh, look at that. They're shook. And now, of course, our new Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020. Congratulations to Mr. Justin Yap and Miss Cassandra Chan. Congratulations to all of our winners from the runners-up down to our main title holders. Oh, I love seeing everyone so genuinely happy and teary-eyed. Oh, it's really such a great journey for everyone. And, you know, I'm sure that all of your supporters, your friends, your family, they're, you know, as happy as you are. And, you know, once again, we have made history today for our digital coronation. Congratulations, everyone. Kapamilya, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines is now more than just a pageant. It has evolved into a movement committed to empowering Chinese Filipinos to rise. This pandemic has truly been challenging, but it has allowed us to unleash our core powers. As individuals, we are capable, and as a community that capitalizes on synergy, we are a strong force to reckon with. We can rebuild, inspire, strengthen, and empower, and together we will surely rise above this crisis. Mabuhay ang mga Chinoy, mabuhay tayong mga Pinoy, at mabuhay ang Pilipinas. I'm Janina Chan, and this has been Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2020.